Today I'm gonna cover this particular article, which is in the Hindu newspaper Delhi edition. Date is 25th of July. India UK Ink Trade Deal extend framework of ties. So finally, the wait is over. The India has signed a bilateral agreement, a free trade agreement, actually FTA, with United Kingdom. So it is popularly called as a CETA, which is CETA. Okay, just this is FTA's free trade agreement, and CETA is comprehensive economic trade agreement. Okay, so based on this, there are there are several news today based on this particular thing. Even in editorial page, there was two news here in the frontline page. So in today newspaper itself, it has covered three news. So in the upcoming days, we'll be seeing this related content often about the arguments or the critical things. Even in today's newspaper, also there is a editorial based on this. So okay, let me tell you the thing. Um, so we know that it has been announced in the May month of UK trade agreements that to be announced. So finally, it happened yesterday. The ceremony has over. So based on this, so the free trade agreements, it is the tariff-free entries. So hereafter, the products UK in the UK market will be entering into India without any tariffs. Not for all products, but for some products. And from India side also, there will be an increase in exports on the sectors. So the Prime Minister has said that on this trade agreement, the sectors like it will benefit the farmers, MSME sectors, footwear, and jewelry exporters. So, and the British products will be facing less tariffs in India hereafter. So, the British will be getting benefited with an average fall off nearly from 15 percentage to 3 percentage. It's like 12 percentage down full. An average tariffs has been reduced. It will be a great benefit for the UK. But we have told that for the basic goods like dairy products, apples. So for this and all, we will not be putting any tariff allowances. The same thing will be continued because these are vulnerable things. We can't actually make changes to it, right? So and excuse me 1 minute. Okay. Um. So okay. So what kind of products will be cheaper hereafter in UK from UK? In India, we know that the in fact you will be seeing numerous uh, in social media. The news is in shorts and reels and all that Rolls Royce will be cheaper now. That because like for the automobiles and the exporting of cars from UK, the tariffs has been reduced. Initially, it was 110 percentage, right? But now it will be only 10 percentage. Only 10 percentage of tariff will be imposed. So hereafter, Rolls Royce, if 1 crore in the sense, it will be around 75 to 80 hereafter. So this is what, and also there is a decrease in tariffs in whiskies, like from 70 percentage to 40. It is for whiskies it is 70 to it is reduced from 70 to 40 percentage. Okay, and and for numerous products like the aerospace engines, so it will be good benefit for us if it is available in the low cost, in the sense the aerospace will get improvement in our country, and also automobile sector and for whiskies. So in India, on the basis of India, there will be an increase in exports of agriculture products and also from the engineering goods and also from the textile sector. So this is what mentioned here. And India and UK had a vision of 2035 framework. So based on that, there is this is a roadmap 2030. So this was on the initiation, and we know that that this is why UK has come up. I mean, just left out from the European Union to have a bilateral agreements with countries in order to have benefits in the trade related things. So this is the overview of this article. So, and also there is a critical arguments coming up in the editorial section. So if you want me to cover that, I'll also cover it. So let me go to that page. So this is what the India UK FTA spells a poor deal for public health. The same thing, the same news. So here we can say that it will be a good because the prices of UK products hereafter will be a very less, which is definitely will be benefiting the people to afford. I mean, to reach the to have more options in the market with affordable prices. But like the biscuits, the sugary items, the packaged items coming from the UK will also be at affordable price, which would affect the health, which would affect the public health, which would may critically be putting a risk on our health perspective, right? It can be a long term health risk also, because the cheaper prices will be leading to an aggressive marketing, and also could make harmful for the in the point of health for the citizens. So this is what covered in this article. It is a good news for both countries, but it could pose a public health challenge for India. Allowing a free trade entry for low prices like biscuits, chocolates, soft drinks. Here they are mentioned high fat sugar salt, which is HFSS. Um, you can actually mention it in a perspective of health related thing in your mains answer. So it can be so okay. So when this there is also they have mentioned an example of with the case of Mexico. So here UK, USA, and Mexico had the similar trade agreement, FTA agreement in 1992, and which means the USA, Canada, and Mexico. So Mexico has made a mistake on for not implementing the public health safeguards. So this is an example has been given. And also we when you notice when you go and buy any soft drinks or any chips packet in the supermarket, you there will not be anything in the front pack. So everything is labeled on the back side. So why is it so? In the sense to make us buy. So if it is even if it is placed in the front page also, we will buy it. So that is another thing, another topic. So okay, here it is given that the FOPNL, so front of pack nutritional labeling system. So it has to be implemented. So which is in the sense in UK and all, what they have mentioned is they have set up some color coded labels, like if it is on the package or the soft drinks, if if it is a green color means it is low fat content, and if it is amber in the sense it is medium, and if it's red it means high fat content, which is FHSS, which is HFSS, high fat sugar and salt. So like this kind of policies is not being implemented in India. So we're not following this kind of uh, principles. Instead we are focusing on the advertisement, especially on the cartoon channels for targeting, which was targeting the children, for buying the chocolates or colorful to target, and also the star rating by influencing in the name of celebrities, sports persons. We're actually making unmisleading advertisements. So there has to be some regulatory bodies to identify these things, and especially there are many tactics played by the industry to have a targeted people uh, to be getting attracted to it, right? So that it a kind of deceitful wiles, right? Kind of a cunning tricks, followed by the set of industries in order to gain a profit. Almost if it is a private sector, they have a profit motive. So India has to make some regulations on the basis of FSSAI, which is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. So this is what covered. And if you don't provide any proper guidelines, like what are the dietary concerns, it may eventually lead to a risk in the health factors, not now, but in public health it can be risky um, in the future. In fact, even now India is considered to be the diabetes capital of the world. Even right from the age of adults, like children to the elders, we are suffering from the type 1 and type 2 diabetes, right? There is a segment which is called as the which induces or spikes the insulin. Like, we don't know, we don't have the awareness of how much of dietary has to be included, or how much of intake, like how many grams of protein per day, carbs per day we have to take. We don't know that. Most of the people don't know how much intake of proteins we have to take according to your weight, according to your thing. So this kind of awareness is not being still, which is vacuum in India. So based on this, the article is being covered on the impact of health perspective due to the entry of the UK's food products. So yes, this is what covered in this article. So I'm sorry there is an interruption in the video. Um, so if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section so that I can reply. So I hope you had clearance, and if you find this video useful, you can like and subscribe, and you can get more updates from this channel. So thanks for watching, and thank you.